How's it going, Illumineers? It is Prashan here, and we're going to be talking about the most expensive cards in a Lorcana right now that you could get in packs. Yes, these are available to you, none of the D23 stuff, none of the Golden Mickey stuff. This is stuff that you and me, the general public, has a chance to get. Of course, we have First Chapter, which is pretty expensive packs and product at the moment. And we have Fabled. Fable 2 is on the rise because there was not that much product to begin with. Even though that set was mostly reprints, there are some good hits in that set. So we're going to go over all 8 cards and then comment down below if you have any of these cards that I mentioned today, or if you're one of the lucky few that has all of them. So let's go right into it. We're going to go into Ariel, Adventurous Collector. This card is $211 at the moment, and I actually have this card, and a small story to go with it was I was on TikTok just scrolling and I saw a creator talk about card sleeves. So I was like, crap, I need card sleeves. So I ordered some on Amazon, and the person and me, I wanted it same day. So to cross the price threshold to get it same day, I actually had to order something else. And there's actually Fabled product available. So I bought a Fabled Trove, and in that Trove was this Ariel, which I was so stoked for. It was just a random day, and I get this card. I was not expecting it at all. So yeah, pretty cool, right? Like you could always hit this card. And I have another cool story too about another card that I have on this list. But yeah, that awesome Ariel Adventurous Collector. And then next we have Dumbo, which was also in Fable. Dumbo, Ninth Wonder of the Universe. The legendary card alone is already expensive, so you know the Enchanted is going to be expensive as well, sitting at $241, which is pretty crazy because Lorcana is only a few years at this point, and we have some good pulls, some good hits on these cards, which means I think like the hits are pretty good. I don't think we don't have that many like rarities such as like other cards, right? But I feel like we're in a healthy spot. And then next here we have Winnie the Pooh, Honey Wizard Enchanted. This one is at $393, so we haven't crossed the $400 threshold, but we still have tons more of cards to talk about, and we've just talked about 3 so far, so the rest are going to be pretty high. And someone at RB obviously loves Winnie the Pooh because there's been tons of Winnie the Pooh stuff going around. And then I believe even Attack of the Vine, there's going to be like a Winnie the Pooh type of like side quest thing going on too, which there will be product for. I'll probably have something here for you guys because I can't think of it at the moment. And then next year, we're crossing the $400 threshold with Pocahontas Peacekeeper. This is the first iconic on this list, and it's listed at $494.43. And I actually have this card. And the crazy thing is, I played in League and I got it. I ended up pulling a Scrooge Enchanted the week before in League from the Winter Spell box. And then the following week from that same box, because no one wanted to touch it, they felt like I just pulled all the magic out of that box. No one wanted to take anything out of that box because I pulled the one and only Enchanted. So I was looking for more cards, right? I was looking for Angel. I still need an Angel. And I think I needed another Darkwing. So I was like, let me pull a Darkwing pack just for good luck. And I ended up pulling this Pocahontas Peacekeeper, which is pretty cool. Very cool story to tell. Everyone from League talks about it, which is pretty awesome. And I opened the pack in the store, so it was very awesome feeling. And then next here we have our second iconic on the list, and that's Hades, looking for a deal. I feel like this is another staple card, like Dumbo. This goes in almost every Amethyst deck, I feel like, for the most part, and this is at $470.11. And then next here we have another iconic. I think that's the theme of this list, right? All these cards are pretty much iconic cards, are fan favorites. And we have Ariel, Ethereal Voice. This iconic card is passing the $500 mark. $524.61. So we have two Ariel cards in this list, which is pretty cool, right? I feel like Ariel is a very popular character. And this card, too, is a very good card, especially with Amber Steel on the rise. I think a lot of people want to just flex and show this card off. And next we have Moana. Moana here is sitting at $547.69. This card is also from Winter Spell. We have the Pocahontas and we have the Moana. So it looks like mostly all the iconic cards are going to hit this list. So that is the big ticket that we have for Lorcana at the moment, right? And I feel like Moana is a good card too that plays in Sapphire. Of course, you play a card from your discard into your Inkwell that's inkable, of course. So I feel like this is going to be on the rise and keeping on going too. And plus, Moana is such a popular character in Disney in general. And speaking of popular characters, next we have Elsa, Spirit of the Winter Enchanted from the first chapter. And I feel like this is probably our Charizard, right? Of Lorcana, this Elsa here. It's sitting at $646.61. And of course, if you have this graded, like at a perfect 10 or higher, or pristine, it's only up from there, right? So I feel like this card is only going to go up in the future. And I feel like if you can afford it now, you might as well try to get it while you can. And then next, we're going to go into the top two. I'm pretty sure you guys already know the top two cards. And that is Mickey and Minnie Mouse here, the Iconics, the first Iconics cards of Lorcana here. And we have Minnie Mouse sitting almost at $1,000 at $926.74, which is pretty cool. And of course we have Mickey Mouse here, Brave Little Prince, sitting at, this is insane. It's almost double the second highest, like double Minnie, right? The second highest expensive card that you could get in packs right now, which is crazy. And I think I bought so much Fable that way I could try to hit on this card. And I think it put a new feeling into Lorcana. And of course, if you're a new player and you started in Fable, that was the perfect time to start, right? Because we're able to have like a rotation and you were able to start fresh with everybody else and could be on the same playing field, right? Because first chapter and beyond was pretty expensive, except for Into the Inklands. But maybe that'll be a video later on like why that whole set is pretty cheap. But yeah, like the iconic Mickey, Brave Little Prince. I remember when this card was probably like $600, $700, and everyone was saying that was insane for the pricing, and now it's more than double, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this is it for the list. What do you guys think? Which cards do you think might pop up on this list later? What cards are you looking forward to in the future? We do have Wilds into the Unknown next, and I'm pretty sure Buzz and Woody might be the Iconics. They might bump some stuff off this list, but who would they bump off, right? So many good cards. So if you made it this far, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, be safe, keep on playing, and peace.